Hey guys, and welcome into the Roxy Report. Monday Mondays with Dad.
Hello, it's raining.
It's pouring, the old man is snoring. That's what that song says, isn't it? I don't know, it's been a while. So, today we're going to be going to town.
In the rain.
In the rain. And yeah, I've got my ESA meeting today, hooray, and buy some video games, and my dad's going to go to his friend Nick's and do car stuff.
I've got to give him some money for having done car stuff with me last week.
Oh, okay.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Getting my hair wet and possibly ruined.
Oh no! The horror! Do you know it's been a year since we started doing these videos?
I know, I can't believe, doesn't time fly when you're having fun in Poundland? And Tesco's and
Lidl and Pets at Home and Home Base.
Home Base.
Yeah, it's very, very fun.
You wouldn't believe it.
Are you buying hair products for your hair?
No, I'm not actually, because my hair's wet.
Cherry flavour from Poundland. Pretty cool. It's a disposable one, so it dies after a while, so I'll stop using it. But I wanted to talk about something quite important today. SRS, as we've kind of discussed before, I'm wanting the surgery. It's something that I find very important because I want to just get on with it and get it done. So I've discussed it with Dad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was, I'm always a bit uncomfortable talking about stuff like that when it comes to family, because that's just a bit kind of like, oh, it's just talking about my knob. And what will become of my knob. So, my carrot into the vegetable patch.
Dog removal.
Dog removal. That's what they should call the surgery. Just dog removal. So that is happening in September, as you guys know, and
the interview about the dog removal is happening in September.
The interview. It's just like, you want to sit down and just yes. Like. So what experience do you have? Book. Yeah. That's a butterfly. Yeah, every time. You do one of those who fall out in Vegas. Actually, I remember that. So. Going up there is going to be quite hard. Don't. That wasn't meant in that way. And I know that there are people out there right now who are like, no.
I was going to say, going up there for that, the last thing it's going to be is hard. It's going to be, oh my God! I would imagine it's going to be a bit like falling into an ice cold pool, as in, where's it gone?
Wow. I'll be asleep, I'll be under, and then when I wake up, I'll be like, oh,
not while you're having the interview.
No, oh yes, I won't be under then.
Just focus, we're talking about September.
I wanted to ask you guys what your experience was, who have gone through it, because basically I know for a fact that when you go for the assessment, they give you like a book, and you go through it and you choose what size you want. No, that's not how it did, but you know, it's like a barber's shop, you know, it's like the hairdressers. Pick a style. But yeah, so I know that that's the case, but how long do you stay when you have the surgery? How long does it take and kind of stuff like, because it's something that I'm wondering, because I think different people have different experiences, and I suppose it kind of differentiates on what hospital you go to, but I'm going to Charing Cross in theory, just because that's an easier one to get to, I suppose, out of all of the ones in the UK, yeah. But I may choose differently when I do more research on it. But you're going to be coming, hopefully, because I've discussed it with Chris, and he wants to go to the assessment. But because I was always aware that you were, I always thought that you would be a bit uncomfortable going to learn about it.
Not really. It's a fact of life. It's something that needs doing. It's very, very little worries me when it comes to talking about things or seeing things. I mean, I know it's important to you, and I certainly wouldn't minimise it, but it's, yeah, fine. I know what you're having done, or at least I know the principle of what you're having done, and things like that don't worry me. I'm not one of these people that thinks, you can't talk about that, it's rude, and things. So I've always been like that, so.
Okay, but yeah, that's okay then. So that
I would be quite happy to go, but if you want Chris to go with you, then that's absolutely fine.
I don't know. I feel bad not asking either of you, and Chris has already offered, and I'm like, no, but I like both of you.
Look on the bright side, it will save me 40 quid.
It will. Wow. So Chris, have you got 40 quid? If not, then my dad's going. But no. So
you might have by September.
Yes. I think even I will probably have that amount of money.
Yes, you will, because I'm saving up £5 a fortnight for you from your money.
Yay!
That's the only reason.
So yeah, that's SRS. That's happening. Comment down below with your experiences. I don't know. With your surgery horror stories, probably. Great. That's going to be fun to read. So, oh no, I just don't like I don't like sleeping in a place that I don't know. So that's going to be an interesting experience. It's time for What's in the Bag. Today, there's nothing in the bag because it's all up here. First, we have a saucy bear. Oh, saucy. This is a sultry bear from Houndland.
No, it's not. It's a bondage bear.
Bondage bear, look at it. Oh, hello. Oh. So this is a little gift for Chris. So if you're watching this, Chris, you know what you're getting. But yeah, he's brilliant. He's got nothing covering his butt cheeks. But can you see under that? No. But yeah,
and he's got bondage collar and chains.
Yay!
You can make bare ass jokes and
bare ass jokes. Oh yes, very funny. Lol. Right, so games wise, we've got Fallout 3 on PS3, we've got Elder Scrolls Oblivion Game of the Year edition, which is crazy for $2.99. Killzone 3, which is a highly underrated game. It's beautiful graphically on PS3. That's one I used to play a shit ton of. Red Faction Guerrilla, amazing, best destruction in any video game ever. Prototype, which is Spider-Man with swords, pretty much.
Well, the graphics look a bit like that swordy playy type thingy.
Assassin's Creed.
That's the ones, yeah. Because I've never been into that, because you can't blow shit up.
Well, this one you can. You can
this is
basically...
waving swords about and things.
No, this one is like, you're like a mutant who can jump like 10 stories and blow shit up with your mind and abduct people and then steal tanks and then throw them around and jump on helicopters and throw them around. And yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, did you hear, actually, that the Irish have brought out a new helicopter? And for extra safety, they fitted it with an ejector seat. Think about it.
No, that's And also, I got this. Now, I actually own Uncharted 3 on PSN, on PlayStation Plus, but this is the Game of the Year edition, and also Uncharted 3 is massive on PS3 download, and it would take me about 3 million years to actually download the bloody thing. So this is all on the disc. You just put the disc in, it'll install it, and there you go. And it's got a crap ton of DLC on there. So 12 multiplayer maps, 1 new co-op mission, a new co-op game mode, and 25 multiplayer skins for your favourite Uncharted characters. So I get a bonus out of it, as well as actually having the game today, as opposed to next week. So yes, that's all those. And it's a pretty good haul today. I'm trying to buy my DVD, and you keep putting stuff on my stuff. How old are you? I'm not buying that as well. I'm buying my DVD. Stop putting all your stuff on my side. Look, I have a barrier, okay? That goes there, and it stops you from putting... I hate you. Dad got a baby trolley.
Yes.
Look at his good. What are you looking at? Oh, what's on the board? That's the thing we did. There.
Oh, free toilets. Free toilets? Well, not free, but $14.99.
$14.99 for a toilet. Are you sure that's not for the seat? Or the...
No, it shows a whole toilet. They wouldn't be allowed to do that otherwise.
It would have to have a little kind of asterisk.
Saying, please note, toilet not included.
Oh, yes.
And presumably that's so you can rinse your bum off afterwards. You plug it in at the back, presumably somewhere.
The Japanese have ones like that. They all have all these buttons and it does all these really cool things.
Yeah, it squirts water at your jacksie. No, cold water, unless it's warm.
They have heated seats.
Oh, nice.
I know. My dad always gets annoyed when I try and pose for the camera before filming, because there's a lot I cut before starting to talk. I do because I want to look as good as possible on the camera. I don't want to look horrible. So yeah, I do a lot of this, checking the camera and that kind of thing. And then I start talking, which is what you then see. You have to look good. You have to do all the poses and kind of like the kind of like, it kind of looks like this, and it also helps if you hold the camera up at this angle, because then you get the best look. Otherwise, you do it like this, and then you get double chin. Hello. Yeah. See, it's not pretty. So anyway, we're gonna go home now. I think that's what we're getting at. We're gonna go home now, and yeah. So videos this week. I don't know what videos I'm gonna be doing. So we'll just get to that when it comes to it, really. But if you have any suggestions, comment down below. But yeah. So anyway, it's time to
click
on the bell, and you
will
see
when
I upload sporadically. Of course, you get that bloody word. But click on the button when you see sporadically. Oh, yes. Sorry, I lost track where we were. Notification Nation. That's our a cappella version of that. That's awful. Thanks for watching. Until next time, that's us out. Bye, guys.